Actually, I was going to start that this is my first Writer.doc conference and my first speech on the stage, not interpreting or translating someone, and I'm stressed. And I was so happy I was chosen not to be the first one. And now I'm so even more stressed because I'm talking after you and it's so boring, the thing I have to say. Sorry. Once again, I need to say a big, big thank you from all of us for this transcription, for the foreigners. English is my third language, and really sometimes it's difficult to understand all those different accents and what you do. It's tremendous. So anyway, do not trust your translator. And please do trust your translator. I'm one of those anonymous, mysterious people somewhere miles and miles from your offices who try to convey the message you try to convey. And the first thing I want to say, do not trust your translator. We are somewhere after your company, your corporate office or seat, then there's this big language service provider who tries to find a big translation agency, who tries to find a smaller translation agency, who tries to find 1, 2, or 30, 40 different translators just to make your message be understandable in China, Russia, French, Poland, and the Czech Republic. Or Czechia. But do not trust your translator. We are not your company's employee. We are rarely employed directly by you. We do not know your company. You usually have some brand books, you usually have some style guides, you have some rules, but we don't know them, as we are not working with you now, right now. So do not trust us, but help us. Send us some messages, send us your style guides, send us your even draft rubbish you think no one will read. Well, we will read them because it will help us understand your brand, your feelings about your writing. One thing you should not trust at all is an agency, translation agency or a translator who doesn't ask any question. Usually it means either someone in this huge supply chain said, well, this is a big important client, let's not ask any question, because if we ask a question, it means we know nothing and we are so amateur. But actually, you know what? If I ask a question about your brand, about your style, about your sentence, it means that I do care. I really want to understand what you are writing about. So do not trust them, but do trust your translators. Sometimes, well, usually you have some tenders or you have some preferred suppliers, but you might actually change them if you're not happy about them. Do trust your translators. If they care, if they ask questions, that means they have the same goal. They want to create a text that is understandable to a reader, to the final user, or even to the business owner in another company that in another country that your company is working in. And actually, please do translate. Well, do trust your translator, and do trust it is something of intelligence as well. So, I use software, plenty of translators use plenty of bizarre software, applications, QA processes, and really, I can translate your data formats, I can translate your InDesign file, I can translate your property regex files, and it's really, really horrible when you send me an Excel file with strings in alphabetical order, with no code, and sometimes even with a character limitation. And I'm sorry, but Go in English will never have 2 letters in Slav languages. It's impossible. It's impossible. And actually, you heard yourself. Do trust your translator. Do trust they can read the code, they can read the properties of the file, and they can read the context. Thank you.